Hey everybody, Phoenix Tremaine here with my review of the Have and Have Nots. You can hear my voice. I'm sick as shit. Okay, I have a cold, flu, whatever the fuck. I'm like Theraflu constantly every 4 hours and all sorts of shit for my nose because the shit keep getting stopped up. But I'm still gonna give you this Have and Have Nots review. And I ain't got a whole bunch of notes because I'm going to try to do this shit real fast. So I hope you enjoy it. Because let's talk about Have and Have Nots for a minute. One thing about the Have and Have Nots that I find is fucking ridiculous is the fact that you go a whole half a season and it's only been 2 fucking days. Okay, that's just fucking ridiculous. You know, the commercial said they have 3 episodes before the finale, which means there's 4 episodes left, and they just on the 3rd day. What the fuck that about, okay? So I think that's ridiculous. It just goes to show how much the Have and Have Nots drags its episodes out. So, which is crazy. It's crazy. It drags it out worse than the actors drag their lines out. Or even worse, I feel like a lot of times Have and Have Nots think we're stupid. Motherfucker, we watch Scandal. Do you know how fast the motherfuckers talk and how intelligent those motherfuckers are? And then you watch Have and Have Nots and it's like they treat you like you dumb. They're like, y'all motherfuckers from the South. Y'all ain't graduate high school. We gonna have these actors talk slow as fuck. Okay? And use one words. So, you know what you did. What? I said, you know what you did. What do you mean I know what I did? All that reiteration shit and one word shit ain't even how people fucking talk. Okay, even hood motherfuckers do complete sentences, even if it's ebonics. Okay? So in this episode, we got fucking Maggie lying and shit. And I'm like, what a bitch lying for? The bitch shouldn't have lied 2 seasons ago. Or a season and a half ago, or what? How they break this shit up in half. So let's say 1.5 when this shit began, and Maggie been lying about Veronica fucking Benny. I'm like, why the bitch keep lying? You want the man for yourself, just tell him, look, she's fucking this young boy. Shit. She fucking him. He over there. Instead she want to keep lying. So he'll find out she lied and put the shit in the papers and then he go running back to Veronica. That's what's going to happen. He'll figure Maggie's a bigger liar than Veronica and we know that shit ain't true. Hell, Veronica tried to kill his ass and he's still talking about, I've been with this bitch for 20 years. Here I go again. That motherfucker's a pussy. So, I don't know what kind of magic Veronica got in her pussy. But it must be some strong shit. Because David is super whipped. Pussy. But hell, he's a pussy around Jim too, so I don't know. Maybe he's a bi pussy. Then we got Catherine. Since this season began, we've been hearing that Catherine's gonna be this big, powerful, vengeful bitch. Well, shit, she been in jail for 7 episodes. So it's like she ain't had time to do nothing. Then when she finally get out of fucking jail, she tries to contact some people and pull some strings. They're like, nah, bitch, this shit too hot. We can't help you. Bye. So what happened to Big Bad Catherine? So I have a feeling we got 4 episodes left. In the 4th episode, she'll do something shocking or over the top. We ain't got time for that. Do it now. Shit. Have her like Veronica doing shit. Why won't Jim tell her that Veronica had their son raped? That would nip all that shit in the bud. Catherine focused her full fury on Veronica, and then it could be a team. But these writers don't write with common fucking sense. Then we got Veronica and Jim sniping at each other back and forth. We haven't seen this shit for like 5 episodes now. Who gives a fuck? We already seen the scene over and over again. You going to hell. No, you going to hell with me. Who? What? Then we have Hannah and Wyatt. So this bitch knew he came in the fucking kitchen and said, I ran somebody over. Then she finds out her son got ran the fuck over. And then she knows the crier is hide shit. And still, she's happy maid. Running around, cleaning their toilets and shit. After they almost killed her son. And ain't even get no money for it. So it's like, Hannah's a dumbass bitch. And then she gonna sit here quoting Bible scriptures and shit. And I'm like, bitch, God helps those who help themselves. Well, sometimes. But at least do some shit. Stop being a fucking hypocrite. You do undercover shady ass shit too, bitch. Like when you had Catherine get you custody of the kid. That was some behind the back door type shit. But yet when other people do shit, then it's a problem. Yeah, I hate hypocrites. And that's why I hate Hannah. But Hannah tells Wyatt, what's going to happen to you in jail? And Wyatt's like, I got immunity, bitch. Peace out. He's waving his dick in her face and shit. And she looking like, I ain't had a dick in 10 years. She don't want none of that. Wyatt, she don't want none of that. And you don't want no dusty pussy, so whatever. But we know this is just Tyler's and his writer's way of saying something's gonna happen to Wyatt with him getting his money, and there'll be some sort of like twist or some shit. Well, we only got 4 episodes left, so I'm sure something will happen. Somebody will get shot. Something's gonna happen. Because we have Quincy's sister, all hood and shit, like telling the bitch to get away from the car and all this kind of shit, and they'll be back. So I'm sure that's just going to be some season finale shit with them coming back. But then we got the coup de grace. The only thing that was the oh shit moment. Oh, I didn't talk about David finally put 2 and 2 together and realized Veronica's fucking Benny. And then he calls Benny. And Benny's like, don't call my phone no more. And you need to talk to your wife. So David, we saw in the previews, is going to hunt Benny down and yoke him up and shit in the next episode. But, Benny been bad thug ass motherfucker since he came out of his coma. So, who knows how that fight will end. But that was interesting to see that, Benny goes back into thug mode on David. And then finally we had the coup de grace. Candice and Erica, which is the girl who gave Benny the car way back when, and Aaliyah, which is the social worker. So Candice realizes that the social worker's in on some shit. Now, is she in on the shit with Oscar and David? Who knows? If she is, that'll be a great twist. Otherwise, Candice is just beating her ass for nothing. And that was just funny. And I know the audience will love it and they'll be talking about it with, Candice, back pimp slapping a bitch, and then her friend pimp slapping a bitch, and then they grab her by the hair and pull her behind the couch and they stomp her and shit. And they like beating her ass, trying to get her to tell the truth about Oscar. When chances are she don't know shit about Oscar. If she does, kudos to the writers, because I wouldn't have seen that coming. But she does admit that Catherine got her mother custody of the kid, and she knew about that shit. So Candice is in shock about that, because she didn't even know about her kid's custody. Anything had changed. So, but I can't really be mad at Candice, although Candice been going through a lot of shit. But in Have-Not's time, it only been 2 days. So it's only been 2 days. 7 episodes, and it's been 2 days. So you can't really, it seems like Candice is a neglectful mother. But when you put the fact that she's been trying to get rid of her body for like 7 episodes, 6 episodes really, on the same night, she really ain't had time to check in on her son, But that was the Have-Nots. As the 4 episodes left wind down, I'm sure we'll get some better stuff, because I think a lot of writers, they write for the finale. They don't necessarily write for the season. So they write for that, like the cliffhanger for the last Have-Nots finale was amazing. I loved it. So I guess they're probably gonna, hopefully, fingers crossed, they're gonna really do some serious shit on this 4th episode coming up. But in the meantime, they're gonna drag shit out until they get to the penultimate episode, which is the one before the finale, then we'll probably get some good shit there. If so, these next two episodes, they're probably going to coast to the last two finale episodes. And, because they trying to get the fuck out the way before Empire comes back on. So, that's it. Have nots. Hope you enjoyed this review. Like I said, I have a cold, so I'm trying to get this out to you. And I'm about to do my Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of the Potomac. I hope you enjoy that too. And then I'm going to lay my ass down. Get myself some more Theraflu. And I got some soup in the microwave. And I'm going to chill till this sleeping pill shit kicks in. So, good night. Well, I got a next review, but I'll see you again. Hopefully you check out my other reviews.